gardening friends. Today I am going to do a demonstration on how to plant a bird cage. I'm sure many of you have seen little examples of bird cages, really cute ones planted with flowers, maybe on Pinterest, and I have too. So I decided I wanted to add that to my garden decorations this summer. So here we go. I'm going to turn the camera around and do my planting, and you can see how the best way really to achieve this look for your garden. All right, so I'm back and I wanted to show you the bird cage that I purchased for this project. Now, be sure that you purchase the right type of bird cage. This one comes with a latch here that allows you to open it from the top. And this will enable me to fill the bird cage without trying to struggle getting through a small door in the bird cage or something like that. This is just perfect for planting. So when you're going to buy your bird cage, make sure you look for some kind of feature like this that allows you access to the entire inside of the cage. Now, what I'm going to be using is a cocoa fiber liner that you can use for hanging baskets. And this one, I actually had to cut down quite a bit. I just took my scissors, actually, I'll show you. And I cut away quite a bit, about 3 or 4 inches of the top of the liner. And so this I will discard. And this part now fits very nicely down in the bird cage. This cocoa fiber liner is going to allow me to fill the bird cage with soil so then I can plant my plants. So I'm just kind of tucking it in here so that it can fill all the spots. And then my next job is to take some potting soil that I have in my bucket here, and I'll put my gloves right here, and I have my scoop. So I'm just going to scoop in some potting soil. I'm not going to fill it up completely because my plants have soil, of course, their own root balls that I'm going to be placing in here, and I don't want it all spilling out and over completely. Okay. Now, my next step will be to add some slow release fertilizer to the potting soil that I just placed in my bird cage. And I'm just sprinkling some in, and then I am taking my hand and sort of mixing it into the soil gently. And then I have 3 really nice plants I'm going to be putting into my bird cage. Now, because I'm going to keep this in my back porch here, which is in deep shade, I've bought shade plants that will do well here. And the ones I've chosen is a small angel wing begonia, and you can see it has really pretty reddish pink flowers. Then I have 2 coleuses. This really pretty red and delicately leafed coleus. And then I have this one that has green with some red tones in it. And I think these all are going to look really pretty together in this cage. All right, so I'm just going to do my usual procedure and squeeze my pot so that I can ease out my plant. And this one doesn't have roots that seem to be root bound in the bottom of the pot. So I'm going to go ahead and place it into the pot. And I want to tuck some soil around the outside edge here so it's not directly against the cocoa fiber lining. And then I just need to make room in the pot for my other plants. I think it's going to be actually a little crowded in here, more than I thought. I want to make sure I get this angel wing begonia in here because it is just gorgeous. And I'm going to show you because the root ball is a little tall for the height of the cocoa fiber in my bird cage. I'm going to gently pull away some of the soil so it will fit better into my pot here, what is acting as a pot with my bird cage. So I'm not pulling away the roots so much as some of the soil to make it a little bit shorter to fit into here. And so then I'm going to move the soil around inside here and place this gorgeous angel wing begonia right in here. See? And I want to put it right smack up against the other coleus. And I'm just wondering, I think I have space actually to place this other coleus in here. So, but I am going to remove some of the soil in my little pot here. And get ready to place this other coleus in here. So here we are. This coleus, actually, this really gorgeous one is called Pink Chaos. And it has a little bit of its roots starting to circle in it. And just like with my previous angel wing begonia, I'm going to pull away a little bit of the soil at the bottom of the root ball so it fits better into the cocoa fiber lining of this bird cage. Okay, now this is going to be kind of a tight squeeze in here, but yeah, we have it in. And I'm going to move the branches of the plants around a bit and add some more soil around the root balls now. Oops. Okay, I'm going to get my potting soil bucket here and get some more soil to place. And I just want to be sure that the roots of each of these plants have somewhere to grow, some soil in which to grow. Now, my last job will be, of course, to water this in well, which I will do here in just a moment. But let me just separate these plants a little bit again, since I smooshed them all together while putting in the soil. Let's get them so they're in their own little growing space. Here we go. Okay, and lastly, I will put the top back on and latch it together. And now I can hang my pot. Well, it's not really a pot, but now I can hang my bird cage up, and I'll show you how that looks once I get it hanging in its little place. It's going to be here on my porch. And speaking of bird cages, here is a photo of a cute little black-capped chickadee that was in my yard and flittering around in this tree, and he allowed me to get very close and take a video of him. So I thought I would share that with you since our topic is bird cages and birds. I have my bird cage hanging up, all planted up as you can see, and I'm going to come a little closer here to show you that I actually fed some of the leaves of the coleus through the wire parts of this bird cage so you can see them a little better. And so I'm going to just turn it around here gently. Some more coleus peeking out here. And then my angel wing begonia is a little difficult to see just yet, but when it gets larger, you should be able to see it coming out the top of the bird cage. So there you are, a very simple planting to do for your garden, and I hope you might give it a try. Isn't it great how we can help to make the world a more beautiful place with our gardening and share it with our friends and family? It's such a wonderful hobby to enjoy and work at in the out of doors. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you and that you stop by for another video later. Bye-bye.